Hey guys, what the heck is going on? We are here with some random ass dude that just came in, and we had to go tournament.
My name is random ass dude that just came in.
Random ass dude that just came in, and we had to go tournament. He went 5-0. I think he cheated, but
5-0.
we had to go tournament here, and yeah, he got first and beat me in the last round. Not salty at all, but you know. What are you playing?
I'm playing Beast Down, Zoo Beatdown. Still the best deck in GOATs. Still, because you don't care if your opponent out-resources you in the long game. You know why? Because there's not going to be a long game. You win before it gets there. That's it.
Turn forward.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay.
And what's your matchups?
Matchup, okay. It was your FTK shenanigans, standard go, zombies, another beatdown deck, and then a chaos control deck. Like chaos, it was chaos control deck. So they have five decks.
That one Jackson's playing?
Yeah,
Pixie control?
Yeah, Pixie chaos control. Yeah, that thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right, let's see what you got, man.
Okay. 3 Berserk Gorillas.
That's a good card.
Because it's 2,000 attack. You always attack with it. You don't care if it blows itself up. You don't care. I mean, you don't ever switch it to defense. This card is GOAT Get Laid, okay? Like, we were playing Exarian tournament today, okay? If you don't want to play Exarian, don't play Exarian. Don't freaking be a baby about it, though. Jesus. Okay. So, now.
You're probably offending a few people.
I don't care, dude. People need to, I don't know. They get a life. I don't care. But, like, look. Bazoo the Soul Eater, okay?
At 2.
At 2, because it gets over Jinzo. It gets over, like, Chaos Sorcerer. It gets over all the big monsters. You know, it gets over, like, Vampire, what's the guy? Vampire Lord. Yeah, I got over that today. 2,000. Yeah, I was like, Vampire something. It got over that today, too. So, like.
So, not 3 of this card.
Yeah, not 3. Yeah, it's 2 in the format. I don't think it's a 3.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so, yeah, freaking.
Shows you how much I know.
Like stupid card. Then you play 2 Abyss Soldier, because this card, being able to like bounce your opponent's set cards and just keep digging at them, especially if you have Serpent, is the dumbest thing in the world, and you win games because of that. And then you also win games because of this, because that's a goat killer. You call, you know, Beast and kill every goat. You just don't want to call. You just want to be careful, because if you have Beast, you know, and try to kill goats, and you have this on the board, this will die too. So you just got to be a little careful. Yeah, but just play around that and you're good. Just it's a goat killer. Serpent for it, you know, rounds up the water engine. You play those 4 for the water engine, of course, and then you play the warrior engine. Everyone says that's the best card. I mean, the worst card. I mean, and it is the worst card. But I still play 2 of it because it still is a problem that they have to get over, and it's still 17 attack and 16 defense. Like, it's still
takes down a monster with theirs.
I can't. I try to replace this with something else. Like, I come back to it. It's just whatever. And then Sangan searches, you know, Exile Force, DD Warrior Lady, Serpent. Rounds out the deck really well. Plus, you know, this is like, you want to normal summon this when you already have a monster on the field, because then you don't fear Mirror Force. Because of the Mirror Force, then you get search. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that card's very important in the deck. Even though sometimes it does suck if you draw, like, you only have 3 targets for Sangan, so it does brick out sometimes, but it's still worth it to play. Every now and then, though. It only happens once in a blue moon. That's the only flaw in the deck I found, though. Breaker, the Magical Warrior, because it's it's spell destruction, you know, plus you can get like a 2-for-1 with it, because you can like attack over something and then, like, you know, pop, use its effect to pop. And then I play another goat killer. I played one Ashura Priest.
I was that now. I thought you were saying
no, dude, I'm maining it. I was maining 2, but the thing is, since I put Skill Drain back in, this card's dead with Drain, and then like, honestly, like, I don't like drawing 2 of it. So 1's perfect. You just want this as like a bonus monster on top of something else you already have on the board. You kill goats and just keep digging. That's what you use it for. And that's all the monsters. I think that's 18 or 19 monsters. Can't remember. But that's all the monsters. Then you play, of course, all the best spells, because this is the Trinity.
This is usually side out, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, you side these out, absolutely, every single game. But no, actually, you do side out Delinquent Duo against Chaos. This does nothing to you. They do approve their hand, like with Thunder Dragon and stuff, and like, God forbid they have Serpent too. You know what I mean? So like, you side that out. I side it out like at least twice today.
Yes. This deck anyway.
You do, because you play 3 Solemn Judgment, so you paid a lot of life. So pretty much you play all the best spells. You know, this gives you cards, this gives you cards, this takes cards from your opponents, this special summons from grave, this takes a monster from your opponents, and you know, you use this usually to get game, because it just digs more. And then MST, because this kills your opponent's copies of these and gets your monsters, you know.
And we're ready to get the backlash from the comments, but everybody here at this table agrees that, okay, and everybody's gonna be like, what the hell? But let's explain why you actually
that's
don't,
right.
you don't main.
That's
Heavy
right.
Storm.
Look, it's an edgy choice. Okay, it's techie and edgy, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the idea is if you're playing against good goat players, like everyone here plays goats, like so Heavy Storm's dead. Like it's a 1-for-1, but you'd rather play Dust Tornado. But Dust Tornado is a better card because you can like in-phase it, and, and really not worry about it. Because on your turn, if you Heavy Storm and that's a scapegoat, you're gonna be sick to your stomach. You know what I mean? So like, Trap Dust Shoot's a better card. It's reactive.
Yeah.
Like,
and as weird as it sounds, you side in Heavy Storm against bad players or back rows.
I don't even side Heavy Storm. Like the thing is, Heavy Storm, like it wins you games if your opponent opens really bad and they open like Jar and set 5 or whatever, and it just auto wins, of course, right? Yeah. But those are like one-off scenarios. If you're like, those are one-off scenarios. Like how many goat games do you play where that happens? You know what I mean?
So you'd rather just play Dust Tornado over Heavy Storm?
Heavy Storm's just Dust Tornado.
So we're gonna get a lot of shit for that, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a potential plus, but like the thing is, most of the time you don't plus off of it. So just play a better card instead. 2 Rhoda because you search out Exile Force. I always like. Every time I draw this, Exile Force, except for the rare DD Warrior Lady, or like if they have Sangan or something, obviously Warrior Lady, right? But like Exile Force, outs Jinzo, outs all kinds of crap. So it's just really, really good. 2 knock because it's you just keep digging, you banish their stuff, you just keep poking. This card's broken, and then that's all for the spells. Yeah, that's it. No Heavy Storm. You guys are gonna shit yourselves, but yeah, no Heavy Storm. Best card in the deck, Solemn Judgment. Because like it even gets normal summons and you don't care. Like your opponent like tries to be cheeky and like crash. It'll be like late game, right? Or like it's only like turn 3 or 4 or whatever. But they're like trying to get rid of your Exarian because you're like driving into them and they normal summon their Exarian, and you judgment it and you just keep going and going. It's just oh my gosh, it's so dumb. You have to play 3 of it, and like if you open 2 of it, it's so stupid. Like. And if your opponent is playing Heavy Storm, like of course, like most people are, but like this allows you to set like a lot more cards, like a lot more traps, because you don't care about Heavy Storm. You don't care. You don't care about anything. This stops the summon of BLS, all that stuff. Like this, best card of the day by far, and it gets any power spell, like kills anything.
This replaced Trap Dust Shoot.
Yep.
Solemn Judgment replaced.
Yeah, Trap Dust Shoot. Side Dust Shoot's main Judgment. Judgment's a better card. The knowledge is really great, but I like it sided better.
Right.
Mere Force to go with Sakaretsu's. Call the Haunted because special summon. Ring because you can ring your opponent for game and it just gets rid of problems. I like this a lot against like chaos builds that play like Shining Angel and like Mystic Tomato and stuff. I use it a lot on those. I really like that. Like I was talking about earlier, this replaces Heavy Storm in the deck because this card is better. It's a better card. Like just play it. I can't explain it. And then if you do have MST in your hand, you can set the MST or whatever. Like you can actually you can do stuff with this. Okay. And then Skill Drain, last card in the deck. And honestly, I saw it once. Yeah, you main it because it is a win button against a lot of decks, okay? But I sided it out all day. This was the worst card in the deck. This was the best card, that was the worst card. And on paper, this should be the best card because it just wins, but whatever.
I mean, you kind of played a little of everything today.
Yeah, a little bit. It's weird. But then for the side deck, okay? The Dekoichis, because your opponent sides out knock ideally because you don't set anything, so you put in Dekoichis. I side 3. It's just so if you're playing against
mind gaming for sure.
You want to. It's so that you make sure you see your side deck cards. It's to make sure you see this guy right here. If you do end up siding him, this is the card of the day. Oh my gosh. Okay. Of any form, like any tournament, goat tournament lately, I feel like, or any goat match I've played lately, like Kaiku, siding in Kaiku and keeping control of your opponent's graveyard, because so much stuff plays like chaos, and just being able to like get rid of all monsters out of your opponent's graveyard, so they can't activate Prima, can't activate Call the Haunted.
So many other cards like Book of Life.
It helped. It worked against. I sided against Sam's FTK because he's playing Soul Release and stuff. Can't banish. Opponent can't banish. They can't even summon their chaos monsters with this on the board. Best card.
That's pretty crazy.
Best card. And then I cited this. This is also really good against like I don't know, flip flop. I don't know.
Cards.
Yeah, Monarchs like Thessalos, anything.
Destruction Duo.
Yeah, you swap out for these because it's a serpent. Like when it's
Morphing Jars.
Yeah, and it's 18 attack serpent, and I can't really say anything else about it. It's just it's 18, and I've talked about this card on the channel before, so there's nothing else really to say. And then DD Survivor, because the Beast Down Mirror match, if they have the Warrior Engine 2, this is really good. It's really good against Chaos, because if they are playing Chaos, okay, if they obviously they don't want to banish this target, they're going to have to attack over it, baits into Saccharetsu
play
armor.
3 Saccharetsu.
Yes, that's the idea, and this is searchable with Rhoda.
For sure.
So
Perfect side card.
very, very good. And then Mystic Swordsman, just because
He's a badass. Dude,
yeah, you Rhoda search it, and if you really just want to say fuck
walking
flips,
knock.
if you want to just say screw flips like that much more, you side that.
Yeah.
I didn't side it in all day. This was really good today. Because you see your opponent's hand, that knowledge alone just wins you games. But the only thing I wish that this card did is get a card and not just a monster. Because being able to shuffle back like a Graceful Charity or like a Pot of Greed or anything, any spell, like is just stupid. But being able to get a monster is still really good, and once again, that hand knowledge. So that was pretty, I don't know, I sided in a lot today. And last card, another Dust Tornado. And I would, all day today, I kept taking out Drain for this. All day. Yeah. And it worked really, really well. So that's the deck. That's it. Just I can't really say anything else about it except for play a lot of traps, beat the shit out of your opponent, and hope that they don't drop Jinzo if you don't have Judgment.
So you do play Zerion, right?
Oh God, dude.